Thank you, everybody, for coming today. We really appreciate it. The House Republicans are standing here united after a present protest vote on the House floor today. This is another bill. Here we are, beginning of May, and a bill that just dropped on us at the last minute with no transparency or opportunity for our residents to weigh in. This morning, the amendment was filed out of the blue on a Senate bill. It was assigned to the House Executive Committee for a hearing shortly thereafter, and just a few hours later, it was brought forward for a vote on the House floor. Serious legislators should want to give time to the public to understand the impact on our state. We're used to seeing this kind of maneuvering on May 31st, but we don't understand the sense of urgency right now. Unless the end goal is to stifle the democratic process through the changes on slating candidates. We are united on providing checks and balances in the much-needed state government. The problem this bill purports to solve could be helped anytime by legitimate legislation that has been brought forward by members of the House, vetted by members of the House, and with our constituents' input. We are for building families. We are for protecting election workers, and we are certainly for property tax relief. But there is something else that we stand for, and that is democracy. This bill takes away the opportunity for us to work together with our counterparts on any number of substantial challenges facing our state. There has been ample time for tax relief. We need to provide families with that relief. But instead, here we are at the beginning of May playing games.
Well, good afternoon. My name is State Representative Ryan Spain. I represent the 73rd Legislative District in the House. Boy, I thought I had seen it all. And today is a new low for Democrats in the state of Illinois. And it's so low because it is absolutely disingenuous the way that they conduct themselves and the business of the people in the state of Illinois. Remember, Democrats have an artificial supermajority here in both chambers of the legislature. They have all the ability they want to put real questions on the ballot to amend our Constitution. And you can pick what those topics should be. We had no transparency what any of these advisory topics got to be. I think there are many additional topics worthy of consideration for hearing feedback from voters. And I would certainly do it in a binding way that is meaningful and genuine, whether that is term limits or redistricting reform or challenging the sanctuary state policies that are hurting people throughout the state of Illinois. These are legitimate questions that should be presented to voters in a way that they could understand. Instead, we have these advisory referenda, and if history is any guide to us, they will meet the same type of careful consideration and fate from legislative Democrats that our last advisory referendum did as well, including putting up the Madigan millionaire tax vote in 2014, which received 47 votes in the House of Representatives after it was passed. So that's the first thing. Democrats are disingenuous on this topic. But the second thing is equally as serious, and it has to do with our elections. What you saw today was a phony attempt to solicit feedback from voters that was covering up the real intentions of the Democrats' bill upstairs, which is to eliminate competition in our elections. Democrats want to disenfranchise voters so that we can continue to not have competitive elections through the state of Illinois. It is absolutely ridiculous that we would allow a group with a phony supermajority. And I say that because more votes were cast for Republicans in the Illinois House last election cycle than Democrats. And yet they have a phony supermajority that they will do anything they can to preserve and protect. And the losers in all of this are the voters and the people of Illinois who deserve checks and balances, and they deserve elections that are actually competitive. I'll turn it over now to State Representative Blaine Wilhauer.
Thank you, Leader Spain. Thank you, Leader McCombie. Good to be here. State Representative Blaine Wilhire, 110th District, South Central Illinois. Here's the deal. You know, we all know this. Voters don't trust elected officials, and it's for good reason. Because people in this state are hurting. We pay some of the highest property taxes in the nation. We're one or two in combined state and local taxes. People are hurting, but are we doing anything about it? No, the Democrats are playing political games. They're doing these non-binding referendums. You know, if they want to do a referendum, how about we do a referendum and let the voters decide if they want to deny Illinois citizens ballot access? That's what they're trying to do here. Let's see how that goes with the voters. And do we really think here in the state of Illinois that we need a referendum on lowering property taxes? I mean, if you as a legislator need to be told that the citizens of the state want to lower property taxes, you're an idiot, and you probably shouldn't even be here. So, you know, our message is we're unified. Let's stop the games. Democrats have 78 members here, guys. We all know this. They've got a supermajority. If they want to lower property taxes, if they want to do these things that they're putting this referendum out here, they can do it. Put it on the board. We're ready to talk about it. We're ready to talk about it every day. We got scores of bills out there that would significantly lower property taxes, properly fund education, and take care of the things that we think is important in this state. But we need the Democrats to stop playing games about it. Come to the table, talk to us. We can get this done. Thank you.
Oh, that plan's going very well, but when we get sidestepped, when we have a slating opportunity to take out another member and they're going to try to stop that before we can get that person even on the ballot, that's not right. So we're playing by the rules. We're fine with raising our numbers, bringing balance to state government through the correct process, but this is not a correct process to do so, to take away slating opportunities. You know, it just goes to show we want to do this the proper way, and we're trying to do it the proper way, but that opportunity is being taken away from us.
Leader, it's obviously pretty stinging rhetoric about speech. Why vote present for everyone instead of voting no?
It's just because it's not serious legislation, and we wanted to stand united together to show that this was not. You know, if we would have voted no, you wouldn't be standing here listening to us right now. This was a united, present protest vote. And here we are talking about it. Great, thank you.